Joining us on the show to discuss the challenges affecting Nigerian teachers is the teacher himself and also a president, Lead Inspire Network, Mr. Oluwaseyi Anifowoshe. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good to have you on.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
So teachers have complained that they're underpaid, but is that the only issue they are having right now?
It hurts me that the profession that is supposed to be up here, the profession that is supposed to be the most exalted, the only profession that produces every other profession is treated with levity. You know, so it's so bad. But you know, a philosopher, Confucius, he said that if your plan is for 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. But if your plan is for 100 years, educate the children. There is this disservice that we do to ourselves as teachers. Teachers think that our job is just to make students pass exam. I've been teaching for a number of years. I presented students for external exams. The least thing you can do as a teacher is to make students pass the exam. We can begin to cast aspersions on other people and to talk about what other people are not doing to us. Yes. We have to, first of all, talk about what we need to do to ourselves.
Exactly.
And that has to do with how teachers possessing the competence that we need.
When we see people that apply to be teachers, they do it as a last resort because they didn't get jobs everywhere else. So how do we make the teaching profession interesting and attractive to people?
Corporate organizations need to invest into teaching. Like I said the other time, see, I see teachers as the custodians of the future. So when you invest into education, what you're doing is you are investing into the future. Unfortunately, what we have in Nigeria is we have organizations, individuals invest into, I don't have anything against reality shows, but you know, someone goes home with over 60 million, and then education events, what do we get?
100,000.
5,000 bucks, you know? And so we need to invest, corporate organizations need to invest support. For instance, one of the projects that I have is to organize highly rewarding competitions for teachers where not just one teacher, 2-3 teachers go home with brand new cars. Not just 5 million, 10 million. That's how to start.
How do you think the government, let's go to government schools, that's where my heart really is for the children. How do you think the government can equip the schools, can reward the teachers, you know, commensurate to what they are putting in to make it attractive for them?
Some of the government schools don't even have chairs to sit, not to talk of projectors or TV. You know, so how does a teacher handle a class where it doesn't even have enough resources to do what it needs to do?
Exactly. Let me come to Nima for a second.
So the teaching colleges are the most disrespected level of higher institutions in Nigeria.
Okay.
That's what I see because I live close to one.
Now,
what do you do? Go into those places to talk to? Do you, as a body, talk to young would-be teachers studying in those colleges of education, trying to give them a different perspective or you know, opinion, or better their mindset about teaching as a profession?
Basically 2 things. We organize conferences and then we organize competitions. And so the conferences are geared towards changing the mindset of the teachers, and not just the practicing teachers, but students that are going to be teachers.
I understand your passion, I understand the issues you're having, but I'd like you to leave us with a final word on what you think government should do to encourage teachers to continue teaching.
It's basic. Government should invest into education. I'm sure we don't need to start a debate about the present budget by the president. It's less than 10%. And so we must make we must be decisive about what we do with education. The government must invest, like I said the other time. An investment into education is an investment into the future.
All right, thank you very much.